Angulimala, from darkness to light, from violence to blessing. Angulimala, once known as Ahimsaka, was born into a respected Brahmin family during the time of the Buddha. His name, Ahimsaka, meaning harmless, reflected the gentle hopes his parents had for him. He was bright, well-behaved, and showed early signs of wisdom and compassion. His parents sent him to Taxila, one of the greatest learning centers of ancient India, to study under a renowned teacher. Ahimsaka excelled in all areas. His obedience, discipline, and exceptional intelligence soon made him the teacher's favorite. The teacher grew so fond of him that he treated him like his own son. But not everyone shared the teacher's affection. Some of Ahimsaka's classmates became jealous of his success and the closeness he had with the teacher. Rather than improving themselves, they turned to deceit and cruelty. They began to plot against him, whispering lies in the teacher's ear. Over time, they accused Ahimsaka of arrogance and disrespect. They claimed he had been speaking badly of the teacher and that he secretly planned to surpass and dishonor him. At first, the teacher ignored them. But as the false reports continued, his mind grew clouded with suspicion. Eventually, the teacher believed their lies. However, instead of confronting Ahimsaka or verifying the truth, the teacher decided to take revenge in a silent and cruel way. According to the tradition of offering a final gift to honor the teacher, he asked Ahimsaka for something unthinkable: "Bring me 1,000 right-hand fingers from human beings as a final gift." Ahimsaka was shocked. Yet, he believed it was his sacred duty as a student. Bound by obedience and confused loyalty, he could not see the trap set for him. Thinking he must fulfill this demand at any cost, he went into the forest and began attacking travelers, collecting their fingers one by one. He strung the fingers together as a garland around his neck, which gave rise to his new name, Angulimala, meaning garland of fingers. People feared him and avoided the forest roads. Angulimala's name became synonymous with terror. Yet inside, he was not driven by hatred or cruelty, but by a desperate attempt to fulfill what he believed was a noble duty to his teacher. As time passed, he grew more isolated, his heart tormented by confusion. His parents, devastated, could not believe what their gentle son had become. One day, the Buddha, through his wisdom, saw that Angulimala still had the potential for awakening. His mind, though darkened, was not yet closed to the truth. The Buddha decided to meet him face to face. Walking calmly through the forest, the Buddha approached Angulimala's territory. From a distance, Angulimala saw the peaceful figure of the Buddha. Strangely, he felt drawn to him. He grabbed his weapon and ran toward the Buddha, but no matter how fast he ran, he could not catch up. Frustrated, he shouted, "Stop, recluse!" The Buddha, still walking peacefully, replied, "I have stopped, Angulimala. It is you who have not stopped." Angulimala was stunned. He asked what the Buddha meant. The Buddha replied, "I have stopped committing harm to all beings. But you continue to harm. That is why I have stopped, but you have not." These words pierced Angulimala's heart. The confusion and darkness that had blinded him began to fall away. Realizing the truth, he threw down his weapon, fell at the Buddha's feet, and begged for guidance. The Buddha accepted him into the Sangha. From that moment, the killer became a monk. The people, however, did not know of his change. When he entered villages, they threw stones at him and cursed him. Angulimala endured all of this in silence. He bore the pain and insults without hatred, practicing patience and mindfulness. The Buddha encouraged him with kindness, saying, "Bear it, bhikkhu. Bear it. You are now reaping the results of your past actions. Be strong." Through effort and deep meditation, Angulimala eventually reached the state of arahantship, full enlightenment. He was no longer bound by anger, ignorance, or desire. One day, Angulimala saw a pregnant woman in distress, suffering terribly during childbirth. Her family begged the Buddha for help. The Buddha, knowing Angulimala's transformation, told him, "Go to the woman and say, 'Since the day I was born into the noble life, I have not harmed any living being. By this truth, may you and your child be well.'" Angulimala did as instructed. With great compassion, he uttered these words. Miraculously, the woman's pain eased, and she gave birth safely. This became the Angulimala Parita, protective verse that has been recited ever since, especially to bless pregnant women and those in fear or pain. What Angulimala's story teaches us. Jealousy can destroy lives, not only of the one who is jealous, but also of the innocent. Blind obedience, without reflection, can lead to disaster. Even the one who has fallen into the deepest darkness can rise again through truth and effort. Real transformation is possible through guidance, humility, and mindfulness. One who once harmed others can later bless and protect. Angulimala's legacy. Though once feared, Angulimala became an arahant of great compassion. His story is not just one of tragedy, but of redemption. His life teaches us that no matter how lost we are, the Dhamma offers a way back. And even after deep mistakes, it is never too late to change, to help, and to shine with wisdom. He who was once in error deep, but wakes to mindfulness from sleep, now shines with light serene and proud, like moon released from drifting cloud.